Very, very interesting question. In fact, I've never thought about this kind of questions, but anyway, it's a very interesting question. I would like to answer in a video so that you can also understand my perspective. Sir, for example, let us assume that in an unfortunate circumstance, you or your family member is admitted in hospital and you are in need of a blood donor, and the blood donor is a non-veg eater. Will you accept blood from him? Yeah, see, of course I have not thought about this kind of questions at all, but anyway, to clarify to you, God prohibits eating non-vegetarian diet in the Vedas from the perspective of following the Ashtanga Yoga principle. Satya, Ahimsa, Asteya, Parigraha, Brahmacharya. As human beings, we are not entitled to kill other animals and then eat their flesh and meat. We cannot kill other animals unless it's extremely, like in a situation where the animal is coming to attack you. You are walking on a forest or in the road. Some animal is coming and attack you. You can kill that animal, no problem. Pratyushtang rakshaha pratyushta arataya. Paramatma gives that when, suppose snake is coming inside your house, you cannot say that I have to follow ahimsa, I will not kill the snake, I will not hit this animal. Snake will kill you, that's it. It will kill your child or it will bite somebody in the house and it will harm you. So Paramatma says use your intelligence. When you are in a situation where that animal is going to harm you, you can kill that animal. But don't kill other animals and consume its flesh. Paramatma, these are Paramatma's instruction. So killing an animal is a sin. In this case, a donor is willing to give a blood. Like, sometimes it happens. It has also happened in my family. Like, normally when you are admitted in hospital, the hospital say that, okay, I'm going to take this blood group from the blood bank. Please arrange one donor for the blood bank. They will say, that's it. So you take blood from the blood bank and you arrange a donor on the next day, it's fine. In one case, in my family, what happened, that was a season where the blood was not available in Bangalore, so I had to bring donor. So I don't know if that donor is a non-veg eater or veg eater. But in this case also, we are not killing that person. We are taking blood from the person, so it is completely ahimsa. It is not hinsa, number one. And number two, this person who is going to give me blood, he is coming out of his own willingness, and also he knows that when even I go for blood donation, I know that when I give my blood, when I donate my blood, of course they will take small quantities of blood from the body. It will help the body only, I know that. So it's a completely dharmic process to save somebody's life by giving blood, and here it is not hinsa. And the main question, I think the questioner's intention is, this person is a non-veg eater, so will his blood be impure? Are you okay to consume? It's not about blood being impure, pure blood or impure blood. Blood is blood only, right? See, when you eat something, before it gets converted into blood, there are so many other processes. So digestion happens, everything happens when from the food. रस बनता है, रस से रक्त बनता है. So रस से रक्त जब बन जाएगा, when the food is converted into blood, either it is a vegetarian eater or non-veg eater blood, everything, the quality of the blood is same only. The blood will have hemoglobin, this, that, whatever it is. Whatever is the technical name, that will be there. So taking a blood from a non-veg eater is not going to affect my spirituality, of course. And number two is, that person, if he is a non-veg eater, it is his own karma. God prohibits, don't eat non-veg. Why? Because when you eat non-veg food, number one, you will not be able to do tapasya, and your main life is to do tapasya to kill your dukkha. You can never overcome dukkha in your life. When you are a non-veg eater, you will be always in misery, you will be always in problems, for sure. And number two, even temporarily you get sukh. Paramatma says, when you kill somebody, you will not get my blessings. That means next birth you will not get a human birth. Next birth you will get animal birth. So we should not do this sin. But in this case, are you okay to take blood from a non-veg donor? Yes, I am fine. I don't care. It's non-veg donor or veg donor, I don't care, because blood is blood, end of the day, right? And that person who is going to give me blood, he is willingly coming to give blood, and secondly, we are not killing anybody. It's a dharmic activity, so that's not a problem. So this one we must very clearly understand. God prohibits not only, non-veg food, also God prohibits eating egg also. Egg is also considered as non-veg food. Why? I made a separate video when Zakir Naik spoke about even you're killing plants and crops, etc. You go through that video in my playlist, Zakir Naik. But egg also is prohibited because egg is coming out of a dirty part in the body. The animal which is giving egg to us, we are consuming the egg from that animal, is coming from the dirtiest path to us. So egg as such, the purpose of egg is to produce kids, and if we are not using it, if we are stealing its property, first of all stealing is also prohibited. So you are not having any authority to steal that egg, number one. And number two is it's a, even if it's not fertilized and the egg is coming out, then also it's ganda, abaksh bhojan. So we should not eat egg also. That's the Vedic dharma. But it's, of course, God says in the Vedas, you do your karma based on your own free will. Of course, the result of the karma is in my hands. So in short, yes, blood donor can be a non-veg eater. It doesn't matter. No issues at all. Okay, and number two, the question is, apart from your acharya, which other acharya of Arya samaj do you regularly follow? Can you please name them? Like, do you watch their videos or read their books, etc.? Yeah, I have made a separate video like which books I read. Apart from my acharya, I read Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati book. You all know it. And apart from my acharya book, I also read Acharya Udayveer Shastri, Acharya Brahma Muni, etc. from Arya Samaj, who have commented on like darshanas, etc. So very, very good books. In case of videos, I regularly watch two acharyas in Arya Samaj. Regularly, there are other acharyas also, but regularly I watch Acharya Vishwangji Maharaj, Vishwangji Parivrajak, and Acharya Satyajit Muni. These two acharya I regularly watch, and also Vivekanandaji Parivrajak I watch sometimes. These three acharyas I watch. But Acharya Vishwangji and Satyajit Muni, both are from Vanaprastha Sadhaka Ashram. They are very, 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 very wonderful people. They have high knowledge on Vedas and Shastras. Of course, they are not Rishi Munis. They themselves have told that we are not Samadhist yogis, we are not Rishi Munis. But their knowledge on Vedas and darshanas are very, very high and they have commanding knowledge on Sanskrit literature and Vedas, so I listen to them. And the last question is, apart from Vedic acharyas and Arya Samaj acharyas, do you follow or see videos of any other gurus or swamis? Can you please let know why you see their videos or read their books? Yeah, so apart from Vedic acharyas, I do not read books written by non-Vedic acharyas. I used to read Osho books. I have read more than 100, 200 Osho books I would have read when I was in college times. I have read JK books. I could not understand much JK, but later on I understood JK more clearly. Yeah, I see videos of Swami Sarvapriyananda, who is from Ramakrishna Mission. I see his videos sometimes, and I also see videos of JK, the old videos of 1975, 1980 videos of JK, J. Krishnamurti. Why do I see them? I see them to understand their concept of what is their thinking process. Like, JK says there is no God, right? So I see their videos to understand why they say there is no God. So by seeing them, I believe in Vedas and Paramatma, right? By seeing their videos, their logics, I try to counter them. Of course, I don't put videos, but I try to counter them with my logics. Because, it's not only that my belief, I want to follow the truth. So if somebody is speaking that there is no God logically, I have to prove also logically that there is God, right? So for that reason, I see these people. And Sarvapriyananda, I see basically to analyze on the Neo-Vedanta and to disprove each of his comment on Neo-Vedanta. Of course, I have made several videos on Sarvapriyanandaji, and then I deleted everything mostly because I started getting copyright strikes from some of the so-called gurus, so I started deleting. So now in my channel, no videos will be there where I have commented on Swami Sarvapriyanandaji. But Sarvapriyanandaji is I like him because he's a very thorough gentleman. Although his concept is something else against Vedas, but in way of his behavior, his speech, his thinking ability, his respect to others. He's a thorough gentleman. So I see his videos. So Swami Sarvapriyananda from Ramakrishna Mission, J. Krishnamurti, sometimes I see his videos. And in Tamil I see some like Sarma Sastri, a person called Sarma Sastri is there in Tamil. Sometimes I see videos of Jaggi Vasudev. Sometimes I see videos of Sri Sri Ravi Shankar. To understand what do they say, I'm not saying that they always speak against Vedas. They also speak good things. And when they speak good things, when some topic is good, like, there was a very good question to Sri Sri Ravi Shankar. Like, somebody has passed away, then the questioner asked that I am unable to live without him, without her. She is no more with me. So I'm unable to tolerate this pain. So this kind of questions, when the video comes, because my favorite subject in the Vedic Dharma is, one of the favorite subject is death. One of the favorite subject is creation. So whenever somebody speaks about death, separation, I try to see their videos to understand their views also. And sometimes their idea or their technique of explaining is also good. So I also take some inspiration. See, because this path of Vedas, please understand, earlier I used to do a lot of videos against people, but later on I started changing myself when I started understanding Yoga Sutra more. There is no path of, this is not the path of hate. So you don't need to hate anyone. You can understand their views. If you don't like it, you can tell openly that this is wrong or this is right. But you cannot hate anyone. So for me, seeing other people videos is not at all a problem. But I know some of my Acharya's disciple very closely, they don't want to even see. They just simply say that these people are waste. Don't see, don't waste time. My Acharya used to say earlier that unless and otherwise you know what is darkness, you cannot understand light. So I want to understand what is darkness also, so that I can appreciate the Vedic path more. So I try to see these people videos also. Yeah, from some people view it is waste of time, but for me, I try to always come back to my roots. So for me, it is not waste of time. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.